started here in the rivalry clash between Stanford and Cal. Rich Burke, along with former Stanford All-American Kyla Bryant. And Brenna Nolt, good friend of yours for the Stanford Cardinal. And she had a very nice bars routine, 9.9.
I mean, Brenna was superb on this event. Look at that stick. These girls have been getting after these sticks the entire rotation in warm-ups.
And then Ira Alexieva with a 9.95.
Again, another gymnast getting after those sticks. That's something that in college gymnastics, that's the bread and butter.
Yep, nailing that landing. And then we talked at the open about the talented freshman, MJ Frazier. She had a great ball.
What a wow factor that girl is. Huge vault, huge amplitude, just so dynamic.
Frazier with a very nice vault, and now she and her team will head to bars for our second rotation. Cal on bars is ranked 3rd in the country. Last year they were 5th. They had a season high on bars a couple of weeks ago at the Wasatch Classic, 49.45. 2 years ago, in a meeting at UCLA that tied an NCAA record on bars with a 49.825. Three 9.975s, and Emmy Watterson had a 10. They have a history of being strong on bars, and again ranked 3rd in the country this year. First of all on vault, Jane Krobach, the senior, will start it off for Stanford. Has been in the vault lineup each of the past 2 weeks, or only 2 routines this year. 9.65 2 weeks ago, and a 9.6 last week. Her career highs at 9.9. The senior from Toronto, and this will be the only time that you see Jade today.
And Jade's a former Canadian national team member. I mean, this girl
helped Canada take gold in the Commonwealth Games in Australia in 2018. 2-time Scholastic All-American for the last couple of years. Her 3rd season seeing time as a vault specialist for the Cardinal. Jane Krobach, the senior from Toronto.
Wow. Huge Yurchenko full from Jade. That'll be a good score. That was nice and clean.
Late addition to the lineup, Jade Krobach. High 10 from Coach Vince Samuro. And now Nevaeh D'Souza, who had a 9.825 on vault last week in Tucson on bars, led off the lineup with a 9.875.
It's actually her season high score so far. And again, Nevaeh is such a consistent competitor, so clean and reliable. Listen, her teammates, when she raises her hands, they know what's going to happen next. She's going to go up, she's going to hit.
She won the bars competition in last year's NCAA regional semifinal. Look at that handstand.
Shoot over. She's got a great dismount, twist and go back.
Lining up for it. Got it. Nevaeh D'Souza, senior from Fairfield, California, not far from here.
And that's the thing about gymnastics. When you've done it for so many years, you get it down to a science. And Nevaeh D'Souza appears like she's just got it down.
9.725 for Jade Krobach. And now here is Brenna Nolt at a 9.9 on bars. Omitted from the vault lineup last week in Tempe. Only lineup she hasn't been a part of this year.
Brenna's got a very unique vault. Carluccino style vault in a pike's position.
Have a couple of different looks at it as her sister Dana looks on.
Those feet glued together. Small hop on the landing, but finish is strong. I mean, just imagine the power that you have to generate to do a vault like this. And Brenna's just got it. Look at that smile.
Really gets there. Sophomore from Rancho Cucamonga, California, Brenna Knowles. A 9.9 for D'Souza. Now her teammate, Ella Cesario, at a 9.825 on vault. On bar, she notched a 9.875 last week in Arizona.
Ella's one of those athletes who also has great lines, and she's having a standout season so far. Beautiful connection. Beautiful routine from Ella Cesario.
Let's have a look at her release move.
She's got this incredible Jaeger. Look how huge that is. And so much swing that she can do immediate shoot over into that.
Gets great lines, doesn't she?
Yeah. Usually these tall gymnasts, they have a way of their gymnasts just looking so elongated, so elegant, and Ella Cesario.
9.8 for Brenna Knowles. And now Chloe Whitner.
Chloe is known for being a powerhouse. And she has a beautiful vault and a gorgeous toe point. I mean, that toe point is textbook. That's another thing about college gymnastics. Selling your finishes is one of the secret sauces.
And Chloe did that.
Stick.
9.825 for Cesario. And now Gabby Perea. Suffered for the fall on bars last week in Tucson, posting a 9.15. Her first miss in her career, coming in the 20th routine of her college career, looking for a bounce back.
And Gabby's also got great difficulty in all of her gymnastics, really.
That release was where she missed last week. She nailed it this time. Little hop on the dismount, but not too much. And high fives all around.
I mean, look at those handstands. Really winds it up to have a huge double layout. I mean, Gabby Perea, she's so clean and just such an artistic gymnast.
A 9.8 for Chloe Whitner. And now her teammate, Tara Lynn Wynn, a freshman, has been in the vault lineup each week here in her first season. High of 9.825 last week.
Tara Lynn's actually capable of doing a 10 vault. She can do anything from a 1.5 actually to an Aminar. We'll see if she pulls it out later in the season, but look at this gorgeous rear takeoff full. She's like a stick of dynamite.
We'll see her in her floor routine later. .985 on bars for Gabby Perea. And now Maddie Williams had a 9.8 as a late addition to the vault lineup. Posted a career high on bars, 9.95 last week.
Got Pac Salto coming up. Beautiful. I mean, feet were glued together.
And second on bars at the Pac-12 championships last year.
That was amazing.
Stuck that landing like a long dart.
I see no deductions in the entire routine.
Career highs at 9.95 for Maddie Williams.
So she's flirting with the 10. See if it does give it to her. Her teammates know it too. They're flashing the 10s.
9.85 for Tara Lynn Wynn on vault. That's a new career high. And now Maddie Brunette at a 9.875 on bars. 9.775 on vault last week at ASU.
Great vault. Again, Stanford has such powerful vaulters. Once they figure out those sticks, just kind of pike down just a little bit on the end and caused her to have a little hop back.
All right, what was Maddie Williams' score on bars? A 9.95, matching her career high. Not ready to give her that 10 yet. Andy Lee had a 9.825 on vault. On bars posted a 9.95 last week, averaging a 9.95, tied with 3 others for number 1 in the country.
Yeah, she is number 1 in the country right now, and you can see why. Look at that handstand. Just a little blindfold. Pull back. Oh, wow.
Her career high's at 9.975.
Another gymnast that likes to flirt with the 10s. Completely vertical. Oh my goodness.
With a little pause, I love it.
Yes. She comes in and spots it like a dart.
$9.75 for Maddie Brunette on vault. And now here is Anna Roberts anchoring things. She's got a 9.85 on bars. Has a vault with a 10.0 start value and a 9.875 last week at ASU.
I mean, being a freshman and anchoring in the vault lineup is a lot of pressure. But they're the same. Diamonds made under pressure.
Who would know, Kyla?
It's very familiar with that spot. Anna Roberts with a huge 1.5, had a small hop right there, but I mean, this girl is clean. She is definitely one of the best gymnasts in the country right now. I always say that once gymnasts get comfortable, especially within their freshman year, once they get comfortable with competing, it's like being in the room with a pack of Panthers. I mean, Stanford has the #1 recruiting class.
9.95 for Andy Lee, so back-to-back 9.95. So
Wow.
Lee was a quarter of a tenth off of her career best. And now Maya Lazan anchored the bars lineup last week at Arizona, part of the 9.775.
Pat connection.
Number 6 gymnasts in a rotation. Top 5 scores are counted. Nice to anchor knowing that nobody has fallen in front.
Yes. It's one of those places that allows you to either have a sigh of relief or really get it together, really hone in on what you're supposed to do.
So 2 rotations in the book, and it's gonna get better. We'll have the beam and the floor coming up.